2023 just started. And you know what? 1 month has just passed. Can you believe that? Anyway, guys, we are now approaching the peak of the season of limited time units. Are we getting enough gems to scout for the 3.5-year anniversary units coming in the next Datamine or not? In this video, we will discuss that. So with that said, strap on your seatbelts, sit tight, and enjoy this gem count video. Here we go. Yo yo yo, this is Sol, also known as Aspiel Gum, also known as Spatial Gum, also known as Grunt, the artist Team Skull Grunt, and this is Pokemon Masters EX. Welcome to our monthly gem count video, where we discuss how many gems we can get for the update. So in this gem count video, want to say in advance that this will cover from January 28 onwards until February 28, including everything that's in this update, excluding anything in the next update, excluding gift gems, excluding Twitter rallies, excluding Apollo gems, excluding all sorts of crazy stuff, guys. So with that, if you're excited, don't forget, guys, to hit the thumbs up button. Have to remind you guys to do that. That simple gesture alone helps this video get out to the YouTube algorithm. So kindly do me a favor, do it right now, 1 second, and subscribe if you haven't. As well as, you know, set your notifications to all, because a lot of people have been asking me, why am I missing your videos? Maybe you haven't set it to all. Last but not the least, share this video as well as leave a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing with your gems and who you're scouting for in this update. And with that said, let's begin the main event. Starting off by thanking these guys for supporting me. Look, there are now 3 of you in red. Thank you, Shadow, Phil, Alcin, and Roy, for supporting me for over 2 years. Thank you very much, as well as thank you to all the others for your support. And now, thank you, welcome to the gifters, Roy and Ewis, and sus with these Punit Kumar accounts who have been receiving memberships. Guys, if you're active in the channel, you have a bigger chance of becoming a member of this channel when these guys give away free memberships. So be sure to comment, you know, chat with us in the live chat, whatsoever, hang out with us, because it's awesome to be a member, as well as it's awesome to chat, even if you're not a member. Alright guys, let's begin. These are some of the events that are happening on February. But as you might know, February is not yet, or January is not yet over. We still have Solo Event Rival Challenge. And this one, you know, missions are added in a daily basis. And we still have 2 remaining missions starting tomorrow that will give us 100 gems each, for a total of 200 gems from the Solo Event Rival Challenge. If you haven't finished the other missions yet, well, you will get more than 200 here. So go ahead and play. Next, we have the login bonuses, the remaining login bonuses, which are just login daily, just finish your daily missions, and just claim your gift gems from the purchase gem screen. You will get 700 non-paid gems from doing these things. And if we add them up, we will be getting a remainder of 900 gems for the last 4 days of January. So 900 gems from the last 4 days of January, unless you haven't finished the others yet, which go ahead and do that. People have been asking, what the heck? Some people are receiving 300 gift gems in their gift box. That is for answering the survey. If you have answered the Pokemon Master survey a couple of weeks ago, you'll be getting 300 gems a couple of days back. So that's the answer for those who are curious. Now, let's go back to the events of next month. We have story event, Chef's Heartful Delivery, villain event, you know what, let's discuss them one by one. Starting with this one. This is the Palentine's event, the Valentine's Pasios, Pokemon Masters version of Valentine's. Story event, Chef's Heartful Delivery. If you're complaining why the female seasonals, it's because in Japan, Valentine's is a female event. And there's a male version, which is called White Day, which we haven't gotten in the game. I'm not sure if I want that or not, because that will just give us more limited time sync pairs to scout for. But then, we have these two. Malo is a support, Alessa is a striker. And if you want a detailed discussion of these guys, I will be making them who to scout for if I have time. Alright, story rewards give you 70 gems. That's 50 gems plus 2 special areas for dating either Malo or Alessa. And we have battle rewards which give you those gems, and 700 gems for the mission rewards, giving you a total of 1,120 gems for finishing this story event. Next, we got the villain event Go Go Team Flare, which after finishing, collect everything and you will be getting Sycamore Power Boost. And what does Sycamore's Power Boost give us? Well, he gets Sharp Entry 1. Which basically, you know, Sycamore cannot raise his own crit. I mean, it could have been Focus Group 9, which raises everyone's crit. Unfortunately, it's only for himself and only critical hit rate +1. The other tiles are not exactly that impressive. There are, I think there's one more, but oh yeah, I think it's Free Venge 4 or something. But aside from that, nothing really crazy about Sycamore's grid. But then he's pretty OP already. So it's a free sync pair. So why complain, guys? Anyway, together in this event, we will also get Lysander, Signasuit, Pokefair Scout. So this event will give us 1,020 gems. And 2 days from that, we got Extreme Battle Event Challenge the Hope of Kalos. Now, I think Annabelle comes out on the same date. So, February 13 is Signasuit Lysander. February 15 is Annabelle. And February 17 is Emma. So, 3 Pokefairs. 3 limited time Pokefairs coming out. Anyway, 1,200 gems from this event, guys. Let's move on. We have the Extreme Battle Event Challenge the Shining Star of Galar. This is not the image for that one because you do not exactly beat Leon, but you actually fight against, I think, Marnie, Gloria, and Victor. I'm not sure if Victor is included. But this is the event that you will be getting Gigantamax Leon. So, decided to use this image anyway. So this event will give us 600 gems, and this is an extreme battle event, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult if you don't have the proper sync pairs. Let's move on to the next one, which is Meow Meow Meow, which is an egg event. Meow Meow. Sus. February 22 to March 14. You'll be collecting eggs, and we will be hatching either a Cantonian Meowth, a Alolan Meowth, or a Galarian Meowth, which can evolve into either the normal Persian, Alolan Persian. Is that an Alolan Persian? I forgot. Berserker. The other one is a Berserker. So, yeah, there are shiny variants for each one, I think. So, sorry. Good luck scouting for each one of them. This is an egg event which gives you 120 gems for the battle areas as well as 10 gems for the story reward. Starts on February 22, ends on March 14. Next, we have Pokemon Masters Day, where Viola, guys, every single one of our 5 stars that are not limited can now be 6-star EX'd. So right now, Pokemon Masters will slowly introduce the 4 stars, the 3 stars, and give them 6-star EX as well. And now Viola gets the 6-star EX treatment. I cannot wait for Best Boy Nolan to have that treatment. We got expanded sync grids for Shauntal. We got an expanded sync grid for KOing himself Roark and Mylene as well. So, got 1,030 gems on February 25, as well as some other items like candy coins and stuff. So, we're done with those things. Let us quickly recap. Story event, Chef's Heartful Delivery gives us 1,120. Villain event, Go Team Flare gives you 1,020 gems. Extreme Battle Event number 1, Challenge the Hope of Kalas, gives us 1,200 gems. Extreme Battle Event number 2, Challenge the Shining Star of Galar, gives us 600 gems. Nya gives you 130 gems. And Pokemon Masters Day gives you 1,030 gems. And add these up, we'll get a subtotal of 5,100. Is this a good start? Well, considering that we have 5 new limited units, this is not a good thing. But I want to remind everyone that by February, it's always bait units. Bait. Wanting you to use up all your gems. If you run out of gems, the game wants you to spend money on the game in order to scout for the anniversary sync pairs coming out on February 28, which we still have no idea yet whatsoever. But, you know, we get 5,100 gems, which is very, very low in my opinion. But we're not yet done. Next, we have reruns. We have the story event, Sweet Shenanigans, last year's Palentine's event, which starts on February 6, ends on February 22, gives you 1,320 gems, and together with this, you can scout for Palentine's Marnie, Palentine's Bay, and Palentine's Serena, and Palentine's Dawn in either the normal scouts or the tiered scouts, so good luck if you're scouting for them. Next, we have the rerun of the Legendary Arena, or rather not exactly rerun, but event missions, which require you to use 3 Unova Sync pairs, 3 flying types, as well as 3 gym leaders to get 1,000 gems. It also starts on February, or rather, it starts on February 9. A lot of things starting on February 9. We have to be discussed later. Kek! Anyway, February 18 is, I think this is the start of the run up to 3.5 year anniversary. I might be wrong, but we have the rerun of the story event Champion Time. This was Leon's debut event. And this will give us 1,180 gems. Again, you can scout for Leon here. And I think together with this, you have the Extreme Battle event happening, which we discussed already earlier. So, 1,180 gems from this one. Next, we have the rerun of the solo event, Yell and Dream. Starts February 20, ends on March 10. Gives you 840 gems. And Marnie, I think, is scoutable as well. You know, Marnie already has a 5 out of 5 grid. If you want to scout, I think 5 out of 5 gives you the ability to raise everyone's speed stat when you attack, as well as lower the opponent's attack stat when the opponent is paralyzed and you hit it successfully. I do not have her 5 out of 5, so I'm hoping I'll be able to get one more copy of her. I think I have 4 out of 5 Marnie through this rerun, daily discounts, and so on. Next, we have another rerun. The special sync pair event, Giovanni and Persian, starts on February 22, ends March 17. Well, granted, this is an offensive support sync pair. We have better, in my opinion, better special sync pairs that came out for free, but then this is free, so why complain? This will give us 130 gems. If you haven't gotten Giovanni and Persian yet, you can view their sync pair story for an additional 10 gems. So go ahead, you can get either 130 gems or 140 gems. And remember, when you are out of gems, you can just view your sync pair stories. Most of the areas will give you 10 gems. If you have seasonal sync pairs, you will get more than 10 gems. So those are quick ways of how to earn a little bit more gems, guys. Next, we have the rerun, or rather event missions for Tornadoes, which require you to use 3 Unova sync pairs, 3 electric sync pairs, and 3 gym leaders. Starts February 24, ends on March 9. 1,000 gems from this event missions. So, recap. Story event, Sweet Shenanigans, give you 1320 gems. Tapu Bulu gives you event missions, 1,000 gems. Story event Champion Time give you 1,180 gems. Solo event Yell and Dream gives you 840 gems. Special sync pair event Giovanni and Persian gives you 130 gems or 140 gems if you haven't viewed their sync pair story yet. And Legendary Arena Tornadoes event missions give you another 1,000 gems. And add these up, get 5,470. Still not a good number, but if we combine earlier's number 5,100 to this one, we finally break through the 10,000 gem mark. Is this a good sign? I guess so. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the live chat or in the comment section right now. Next, we're not yet done. We have part 2 of the villain arc, Kalos. It starts February 13, and again, Signa-Suit Lysander comes out on this date. 2 days after, we got Annabelle. 2 days after Annabelle, we got Emma. So this starts February 13, finish all the missions. There's Challenge the Flare Grunts Part 3 Easy and a Part 3 Hard. The hard version gives you 100 gems, the easy version gives you 30 gems, and you can get 270 gems from this main story villain arc thing. Update. Next, we got Season 36 of the Battle Villa. Also happens on February 9. I said earlier there are a lot of things happening on February 9. Battle rewards, finish all the halls gives you 2,000 gems. I think it's about time they update Battle Villa, guys. Lear is promoted in the Battle Villa, but we never get to fight against Lear. Can we fight against Lear? Maybe against Hoopa, Hoopa probably an irritating Adrenaline. Was it Adrenaline the first one? Or rather, Head Start. Head Start something Hoopa might be interesting, like Lear, Rachel and Sawyer, the final boss or something like that. They should increase the difficulty. I'm looking forward, rather than aesthetic updates like designing the Pokemon Center, changing the appearance of your trainer, changing the appearance of the trainer lodge. I know some people asking for that, but more people are asking for difficulty. I mean, especially the old players, people are saying this game is so easy. Giving us stronger sync pairs, but the difficulty of the game is just there. Maybe Champion Stadium a little bit more difficult, but that's that. I play another gacha game randomly, casually, called Epic 7. I've been playing very long, and I still cannot finish their mode called the Abyss. It's so difficult. I've been playing more than 1 year, and I am still very far from finishing that one. So maybe Pokemon Masters can implement something, a harder difficulty, a much more difficult, Legendary Gauntlet is just there for show. The Hall of Fame, I appreciate that. Comparing, competing with other players. But then, it's nothing. You have to finish 11 matches and then it's done. If you want to go ahead, finish more, it's just, just showing off. And you don't exactly gain anything more significant rather than just the tickets, just more 3-star deluxe move candies and so on, or deluxe cookies and so on and so forth. So I'd appreciate, tell me if you do want a harder difficulty other than Champion Stadium, guys. But no complaints about Kalos Champion Stadium coming out. But again, I want a harder difficulty in the game. Maybe PvP, maybe not, but give us a more challenging mode, DNA. As someone who has been playing since beta version. Anyway, rant over. February 9 again, we got Blissful Bonanza. 1,200 gems for 1 week of Blissful Bonanza. And another one on February 9, which is the special rally. Use 2,500 gems to get, or 2,500 stamina to get 900 gems. And with that, we move on. From February 9 to February 18, 9 days after, we got the run up to 3.5 years mission bingo or special missions. And by finishing mission bingos 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, I did not exactly check what these require you to do. You can get 1,200 gems from the mission bingo. And I think the 10 pair scout also happens near this date, if not the same date. So SPL Gum Challenge 6, whoever wants to join, come join us. I'll be promoting that much earlier than SPL Gum Challenge 5 because I think I promoted it way too late, guys. And last but not the least, we have the login bonuses. We have the Chef's Heartful Delivery login bonus. Will give us 1,000 gems. Go Team Flare login bonus gives us 1,000 gems. Run up to 3.5 years login bonus. Okay, the date is wrong. Run up to 3.5 years login bonus gives you 6 days of 300 gems and 5 days of 100 gems. And, you know, there are a couple more things that I did not discuss. So, for returning players, there's the welcome back rally and some welcome back missions. I'm gonna assume that you've been playing the game for quite a while because, you know, most of you guys are regular players, so I'm not including them in the list. But if you are a returning player, you can do those missions, you can log in daily, you will be getting more gems than just whatever I'm discussing right now. Login daily, you will get 1,800 gems from the daily login bonus. From missions, finishing all your daily missions, daily scout, sync orb area, interacting in the trainer lodge, you will get 80 gems. Now, I'm surprised because I heard some of you completely ignore trainer lodge. If you ignore trainer lodge, you will not be interacting with your sync pairs. You will not be getting 80 gems per day. What are you doing? 2,240 gems is still something. It's still close to a multi-pull, guys. So go do it. Go get those gems. And then from the daily, weekly, and monthly gift gems, which you can get from the purchase gem screen, you can get 1,260 gems for a total of 9,600 gems from the login bonuses over here. And if we summarize everything, main story villain arc Kalos, 270 gems. Battle Villa, 2,000 gems. Blissful Bonanza, 1,200 gems. Special Rally, 900 gems. Mission Bingo, 1,200 gems. And special login bonuses, 9,600 gems. And add these up, 15,170. Does this look good? Maybe if we add this up, it will finally look good. 25,740 gems for February update. Yay! 5 limited time sync pairs, 36,000 gems for each limited time sync pair requires you over 150,000 gems if you're unlucky. And we just get this. But if you're free to play, you know, you should prioritize just scouting for your faves instead of the meta. So maybe that's enough? Is this a good number for the anniversary? Well, let's not forget that we still have 900 gems from the remainder of January. So if we add this up, we get a total 26,640 gems. And if you reach this point in the video, don't forget, if you haven't, do it now. Make another YouTube account, hit the thumbs up with that account, leave another comment, and tell me what you think of this number right now. 26,640. 26, one scout point or 400 scout points is 36,600 gems. We are 10,000 gems short. And yes, I know, I said I'm not including several counts, but that does not mean that I forgot something that we still haven't gotten. Kalos Villain Social Rally. We will be getting 3,000 gems on February 18, that's Asia time. If you're in the West, that's February 17. And by adding those 3,000 paid, or 3,000 gems rather, we will be getting a grand total of 29,640 gems for this update. This does not include any gems that we'll be getting from the trainer launch, any gems from purchasing gem bundles or purchasing gems. This only includes whatever that's in this update, in the Datamine and whatsoever. And if you want to check out, well, a discussion of these sync pairs, if I have time, I'll be finishing this before the Palentine's units come out. So look forward to me discussing these Cry 6 limited units. If you do not have Leon, if you have Leon, maybe 5. If you do not have Leon max out, maybe 6. Oof, every single one of these are limited. And what do I call this? Baits, baits, baits. 3.5 year anniversary baits. Are you gonna be baited? Some of them are really good. Are you gonna be baited? But with that said, guys, that is my gem count video. Again, this is the count. And I would like to say that February 27, I think it's February 27, is Pokemon Day. And while it's not in this Datamine, we have a history of receiving 3,000 gems on Pokemon Day. And another 3,000 gems from Pokemon Masters Day. So maybe you can add 3,000 gems here to this count and we'll be getting 32,640 gems instead of the 29,000 from this February update, because the anniversary, February 28, is still in the next update. Guaranteed to have, the 3.5 year anniversary unit, which we still don't know. But that said, for this update, for this Datamine, 29,640, including the gift gems, it's 32,640, unless the DNA decides to give us more gifts, decide to give us more Twitter rallies, and so on and so forth. And with that said, guys, that is my gem count video for February 2023. I hope you guys like this. And again, I sound like a broken record, but do those things. I don't want to repeat those anymore. But if you want to push the support a bit further, guys, you can support me monetarily by becoming a member of my channel or becoming more active. And maybe you'll be gifted memberships from Roy, Ewish, Shadowfield, Jeremy, or maybe some other members or other people that become generous and give away memberships. And these guys who have been active have been receiving these memberships. Thank you for your generosity. And thank you again to my awesome members who have been supporting me for over 2 years, over 1 year, and several months, maybe several weeks. But I don't care. It's still support, and I appreciate all the things that you have, all the generosity, all the things. You can become a member for as low as $1 a month, or if you prefer to stay anonymous, there is my Patreon over there, my coffee page over there, down below in the description of this video, or just tell me if you want to stay anonymous. But thank you, especially my Day 1 Master Ball tier member Shadow Phil, my Ultra Ball tier member Marokman, Premier Ball tier member Shido Vods, Pokeball tier members Alstin, Roy, Luca, Jeremy, Sasri, Umbreon, Marcella, Kosei, Iwis, Tatsuya Gold, Apsaris Gaming, Message SPL Gum, Kundan, and 4chan Friend. Thank you for your support. And with that said, I'm done. This is Sol, also known as SPL Gum, also known as Spatial Gum, also known as Grunt, the artist Team Skull Grunt, and I will see you in the next video. Rah!